a really dope name.
Ah,
It's really, really cool.
thank you.
Your mom's got a great name. So my mom's is really sick. She's been in the ICU for 18 days. Her pancreas has decided to stop working. You know, the thing about the pancreas is we know nothing about it. When it doesn't want to work, that's it. There's no replacement. There's no drugs. There's just assistance to the other side and a lot of prayer. Now, I'm not with her because I'm in a show and she wants me to finish it. And she told my father that in a very soft whisper. She wants me to finish it because leaving early means giving up hope. It's closing matinee. I have a red-eye flight that night. It's my birthday. I'm doing the thing I love most and headed home to see the woman I love most. It's my birthday and my mother might not be there when I arrive. I asked this girl I know not very well. She casted me in my first film, and then I see her at a party more than a year later, and a guy I met at a gym, and I'm leaving, and I hear Chris. I stay, we hang out, it's cool. She hears I'm in this show. She wants to come. I say, I'll get you a ticket if you take me to the airport after. She comes, she watches. I get in a car. She doesn't know it's my birthday. She doesn't know my mother is sick. She asks, what time is your flight? I said, you can just drop me off at the airport. She said, what time is your flight? I said, you can just drop me off at the airport. And she said, what time is your flight? It's at midnight. She could just drop me off at the airport. That won't work, she says. And off we go. As long as I'm on a plane at midnight, I don't really care for whatever comes before it. She takes me to the Museum of Jurassic Technology, and if you haven't been, you must go.
Yeah.
And we laugh a lot, and we play, and we whisper, and we giggle, and there's this concert on their beautiful roof at night, but it's sold out, and for some reason the guy's like, hey, come back, I'll get you in. So we go, and we grab a burger and some whiskey, and we come back, and we sit and we share this beautiful Balkan gypsy music. And I swear to you, there is fire and doves, just like doves flying around everywhere. And it's like a scene from Game of Thrones. And it's gorgeous, and it brings me back to when I lived in Serbia, and I start to cry because she's dedicating a song to her mother. And it's also what it is. It's not perfect, because perfect is a vision of what perfect is. But our mind can't really fathom perfection. It's limited to my knowing, right? My ego can't fathom this moment that doesn't have any desires. I don't care about making this something that it's not. I just want my mother to be okay. I'll take anything else. And so we're sharing this moment together, and we're in silence when we get in the car. She takes me to the Venice Canals, a place I've never been. We talk, we run, we giggle, we laugh. I climb a tree, my phone falls out of my pocket, it breaks, I don't really care. I just want my mother to be okay. You know those nights where time is just yours? Everything is yours. It's like Einstein, right? And Einstein says that a minute for a man on a stove versus a minute for a man with a pretty lady next to him. I didn't want it to end or speed up. I say I can't wait all the time, right? Which, like, I just can't wait for this. Oh, I can't wait for that, which inherently means I'm not here. I'm in an imaginary made-up place that I think is better than this. And she drops me off at the airport, and we kiss once on the lips. I didn't even plan it or think of it. Now think on this. If I'm honest with myself, when I'm honest with myself, I can't think of any moment where I just kiss someone, not need, not desire, but this seems the most appropriate goodbye. I spent a day becoming one with you, deeper than most sex sessions, allowing, really getting intimate, right? Because it's not about clothes, not trying to be cool or say the right thing. It didn't matter what I did or who I was just living life until I got on that plane. I mean, as far back as I can remember, I've been planning things. Like, I think of me, 10 years old, with a soda can, and we all done the game. We do the tab, and each tab is a letter, and the person letter, that's the person you're going to fall in love with, you know, but I knew how to manipulate the tab, so I can get all the way to Y if I wanted to. One kiss. I didn't get my rocks off. I wasn't wanting more. I wasn't sad. I wasn't questioning. One genuine kiss goodbye. I got on that plane. I saw my mother. She recovered, and she was allowed to go home after 26 days in the ICU. And all of a sudden, I'm selfish again. I'm thinking all about me. I mean, you're good, right, Ma? You cool? Cool, because I got needs again. How's that girl? What's she doing? I mean, that must be my dream girl. I mean, right after a night like that, that must be amazing. We must be meant for each other. I'm coming up with all these goddamn stories in my head. You know, after a day like that, it's gotta be. So I text her, hey, headed back to LA. Shucks, she's in New York. Okay. I book a job, it's taking me to New York. Hey, I'm headed to New York. Oh, that's weird, I'm going back to LA tomorrow. I'm back in LA, she's in New York, and whatever you believe in, God, life, deity, it is not letting us see each other. I tried, believe me, and that magic, whatever it was gone. And then finally, I wake up. I wake up and I realize I fall in love way too easy, and that we are perfect for each other. Like, you and I, you and me, she and him, he and he, she and she, all of us, wherever, all the time, perfect for each other. Not dating, not married, not flirting, not friends, just people. As we are, in the moment. If we're in it, we are perfect for each other. Because I don't want anything from you, and you don't want anything from me. There's no secret agenda. My mom always tells me that. People always have an agenda. Rarely are people just in the moment allowing life to happen, allowing life to unfold as gloriously as it does. And I now know, sort of, that a day is just a day, and a moment is a moment, and I am not a realized being from this experience. I have an agenda, a vast one. I think it's a shame it takes someone being sick for me to be present, but I'm working on it. We cannot force our will and expect life to really fulfill us because it never will. I was fulfilled for a single moment. My mother died twice during this experience and came back. And I was fulfilled because I had no choice but to just be there until my flight. I wasn't mad at any doctors. They couldn't do anything more. I was just there, ready, available. I left my body, my ego for the well-being of another, and I was rewarded. Interesting. And these moments of true presence are few and far between, but God, when they're there, it's like a flood of love and kindness, and it's right, and it's easy. My intention is to be with no agenda, because this shit is not about me. It goes beyond me. And I care about others more than I care about myself, as my mom would prefer. Lately I've been loving up on this Kabir quote, and if you've never read Kabir, like Jurassic Technology, you should read Kabir. And it says, really simply, the flower exists for the fruit. The flower exists for the fruit. I've been trying to turn flowers into fruit, but the fruit part already happened, and I got all caught up in all that other stuff. Attached, instead of just moving on, taking it as is. That was a good talk, thanks. That was a nice kiss, appreciate it. Thanks for the ride, bye. But there's all this good in the world happening all the time, and I'm blind to it. It's a good world with shitty things like mothers on the verge of death and mothers who actually die every day. And every day, despite all that, I get a chance to be in a wonderful world. In the middle of my brain is a tall gray filing cabinet that is frequently opened. The drawers are deep and fattened with a lifetime of regrettable moments. There is tucked away in the back a list of women whose phone numbers I never asked for. First kisses I was too afraid to go in for. Debts are cured, punches I should have seen coming a mile away. In the bottom drawer are the things I never learned how to do, like build something, anything, get a better gel shot, tie a knot in a cherry stem using my tongue, be a better brother, learn how to play the piano. And in the top drawer is the night I left early, thinking I should beat the traffic, thinking the deficit was insurmountable. The why didn't I wear a condom folder? Overflowing with files, none collecting dust because I inspect them routinely, day after day, open, review, close, open, review, close, open, review, close. All it takes is a random word, a face in passing. A memory blooms and a cabinet drawer just slides open. Open, review, close, open, review, close. And I remember exactly what was said and not said, exactly what was done and not done. And at the top of this filing cabinet in big block letters is, chill the fuck out. Let it go. There's no room for anything else. Thank you.